Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where, same day as the previous recording, we're looking at the next Naval Academy mission: Enforce the British Rule. Build a modern British fleet and defeat a strong German naval force. Germany has prevailed in World War II and has ultimately conquered Europe. France remains a client state and contributes with her naval facilities in the construction of a new, more powerful German navy. Although weakened, Britain remains a potent naval force and aims to meet, engage, and decisively defeat the growing German fleet. With scarce resources, you are called to build the main force of your fleet, either focusing on battleships or by building more numerous advanced cruisers. Small cruisers and destroyers will supplement your attacking fleet. We get almost $400 million dues to build battleships, battlecruisers, or heavy cruisers. The enemy fleet consists of 4 battleships, 1 battlecruiser, 8 heavy cruisers, 15 destroyers. Our support fleet is 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, and 9 destroyers. We have to sink 60% of the enemies while keeping at least half of our allies alive. Slightly less than half. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So if we build 1 ship, which we won't, that's more than enough money. We'll build like 2 or 3. 15, 16, at least 8 or 9 ships alive. For the enemy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 13, 16, 28. And we need to sink 60% of them. If we go off of 30, that is 15 plus 3. We need to sink 18 ships. Between 16 and 18. I'm doing quick math, which is always a terrible thing to do on any sort of recording. Doesn't seem to stop us. Interesting forms. Are we seeing any turnover points? Oh wow, that actually has good maneuverability and stability. Modernized Dreadnought, I don't care about. Super battlecruiser. That is a super battlecruiser. That is gigantic. Bigger than our biggest modern battleship. I know where I'm leaning. Loadability, resistance, turning slowdown, way better. Or we could go with a modernized battlecruiser. Same great hull form, similar stability and floatability, but slightly worse. Better turning slowdown, similar visibility. Large cruiser would be the other one. Hull forms are not as good. Yeah, super battlecruiser or modernized battlecruiser. I think the super, for the simple fact that we can heavily armor it. Let's see if we can get it. We'll go crazy. I'm gonna go ham. How fast can we go? 44? Sure. Sounds great. Oil 3. Diesel 2. Ox. Calf. Prop. Torp. Triple. Reinforced. Anti-flood. Citadel 5. All or nothing. Main tower. Long range accuracy sounds great. Put that all the way forward. Secondary tower. We have compact towers, or we have advanced towers. Compact ones do weigh a lot less. Oh, that's actually not that much big a difference. Looking at all the things. Looks like a straight line progression for the most part. Wow, that is gigantic. do I get to place the funnel in there? Use the smallest funnel. Oh, we get to place it up on the forward. The conning tower. There we go, that's about as close as we can get. Main guns. We have a choice up to 20 Mark IIIs. Turning points are 16-inch Mark IVs, 15-inch Mark Vs. I kind of have to decide now. Long range, we're looking at 35 inches, deck penetration 16, or 19 I mean. Let's look at the 20 kilometer bracket. 20 inches, 10 inches, 9 inches. No, I can't believe I'm putting a 4 on there just to test this out. If we go with super heavy rounds, increased, what slows down shell speed? I know we looked at this some other time. There's -3. Shell muzzle velocity, -4. -5. -5 with the tube powder. That is 26 inches of penetration at 20 kilometers. 18, and I'm looking at deck. So 18 with 8% accuracy, 26 with 2%. Take a look at the 16s. We're looking at 14 inches, 1.6% accuracy, or 7.5, 9% accuracy. Is that higher? 8.4% accuracy at 10 kilometers, 9.1, 11, 14. Nope, that's bracket below. The 12s have more accuracy all of a sudden? Odd. The 12-inch has an accuracy bonus at 10 for some reason. Looks like our best accuracy at 10 kilometers is the 15-inch gun. What about 20 kilometers? 1.9, 1.2, 1.6, 2.1. Yeah, the 15 inches are kind of winning out right now. Looks like it's going to be more crazy choices to go for smaller guns. Can I fit a 15-inch on that? I sure can. It's not blocked up forward. Perfect. And then I can do something similar back here. And I place a barbette here and here. Well, I could totally do 5 turrets. All the guns. That is just silliness. That's also really heavy. Should I go a more traditional ABX turret layout? Should I drop to triple barrels or even duals? Duals do get an accuracy bonus. Yeah, we want accuracy. We're going to have good tech. I want to use 2 barrels. I put the barrel straight through those. I was like, well, what's these barrel holders? Put them straight through a deck fitting. Delightful. My ever happy 8-inch that I've been using recently. Although if the 12-inch is going to have such a bonus to accuracy, I may stick 12-inch here. We don't need as big a barbette for those. We can do something like this. Stick a couple of 12-inch guns. Not quite high enough. It's blocked. So we need medium 2, which may block the higher one. There we go, that shoots over. Which means we'll need 2 of them. That's barely anything more. I know this is craziness, but gives me something to do with that deck space. Move this all the way forward. We're going to try to do the same thing up forward. We're going to try to squeeze one in. I don't mind slightly suboptimal turret arcs. And we do a very tall... I don't think I'm going to be able to get it high enough. I can get the really tiny. That'll work for like the 8-inch maybe. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it high enough. Very tall. Yeah, it's just not going to be enough. That's okay. I want to check anyways. Yeah, there's no way. Not even the 9 is. Oh, ooh. We going to crazy town here? Just gonna completely mismatch all of the calibers because we can. 9-inch. That's a terrible firing arc, but we could do it. I think I'll reserve those for 8s. Shall we go for accuracy and do duels all the way around? Not that big a difference. I think we'll do triples for a smaller caliber. We have our 12-inch in the back, and we need to shift those around some. Let's see, can we bring this back without harming it too much? Forward. That's alright. Feel a little better. I'm feeling we're just not going to have very good arcs here. Do something like that. The superstructure is going to stay. I'm not going to move it. And I could do something similar back here. Will that be enough? Oh, no. Can I fit this? And will it be tall enough? 888. That is tall enough. Hurts that arc some, but I don't care about that so much. A little bit better arc. A little bit better. A little bit better. Bring it back, and suddenly we have a really good arc. I am okay with that. 'Tis a silly looking ship already. Seems appropriate for our standard ships that we tend to produce. Do those 8s block the B turret? They do. And they block that turret too. We're not putting 8s right there. We're going to be light on 8s. We're just going to have those fore and aft ones. 6s? We have a chance? How does that work? That works fine. We shoot over that. And for this one? Yes. Not that one though. So we will snug these in. Also place them on their appropriate side mounts. I have a terrible arc. Ditch that one. Don't see any other good spots to place them. I mean, we could really pack them in. I don't think we're doing ourselves any favors by doing that. Single barrel won't work. Could drop down to 5s. Have a couple spots that those will fit. Oh, that doesn't have any sort of good arc. I'm gonna have to continue doing that. Alright. That is fine. How much do these weigh? 100 tons? Those ones are 200. The 4s are so much cheaper though, so we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to put anything down here, we're going to put 4s. Hurts some of our other arcs just a tad. Did we get the other one? No, we did not. Something like that. That works. Hurts that arc just a hair, but won't hurt the further one. Can we actually do 5s there? That doesn't hurt anything. Even stick 6s, I'm sure. That gonna hurt this 6? No. Outstanding. Upgraded those ones. No extra spots for singles. Like there's no arc there. 3s. No real spots to place. And 2s. Oh, okay. We got a couple places we can stick those. Let me guess. Have no arc. Oh, well, they have arc. Alright. That part of the problem here too? No. They have arc. Of course, we can place all the 2s we want. 2s everywhere. One up here in some kind of weird spot. I mean, they weigh nothing, so I never really care about placing these. Why do you have these hard points if you can't place anything there? Do we want torpedo launchers? Can't stick one there. Let's at least find out how heavy they would be. Or not heavy, what they would be like. Electrics would be in the vicinity of 12 kilometer range. Don't really care. So we've got 15s, we've got 12s, we've got 8s, we've got 6s, we've got a couple 5s, some 4s, A3 somewhere, I think, 2s. We've got guns all over the place. Engine efficiency, very bad. Very, very bad. So I need a funnel. Actually, we can keep it this. Oh, ooh, we can do multiple. Excellent. Weight efficiency wise, I think we're best off doing multiple. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Actually, we can't. Boiler weight's down, but we can't get engine efficiency up. That's not going to give us that much more. So we'd have to slide back the geared turbines. Induced. Natural 34. Balanced 68. Forced 83. It's because we're going so fast. Okay. Ditch the funnels. Go back to diesel. We'll use the max size funnel. If we can fit more. I didn't want to grab you. No, can't place you there anymore. Oh, because they're 2-inch. Funnels, Mega 4. Yeah, that's just too big. And two big ones, or a big one and 2 smaller ones. Can we do 2 3s? There we go. Do the 2 medium ones. That gets us up to 64% almost. We are super fast right now. We can dial that back safely. Let's bring it down to 40 knots. That brings us up to 80%. Saves us a bunch of weight. I'm not concerned about autoloaders or hydraulic systems. It is kind of nice. Don't want the flash fire chances though. Advanced hydraulics, not too bad. A little bit of engine weight. Go ahead and put on our long range accuracy, stereoscopic rangefinders, sonar, N2 radar. We don't need the radio. I don't feel weird leaving it out. We're gonna have 2 of these at this rate. That's fine. Let's drop the speed down to 38. I was originally thinking 36 for this. I think that's very doable. It brings us up to 100% efficiency. Armor. Now that's the pickler. If we go for deck armor, we have very heavy, slow shells. They're gonna fall pretty far. "10 kilometers, let's go to 20. We need at least 7. Let's take a look at 20. We need 13. 7 and 13. let's go with something like 10? Which I know this is excessive because we get our armor quality bonus. Yeah, that's way too much. So we'll do 8 and 4, that'll get us 16 inches of protection on the horizontal armor. We want to get down to, oh, geez, that's so much. 20, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Drop the secondaries. We want these 24, we want these 10, 24. That's what we have to work with. So sacrifices will need to be made. We don't need this many turrets, but I'm going to keep them. We can save a couple kilotons by like deleting the 12-inch guns, but we'll see how those work out. As silly as that is. This is going to save cost, not weight. Yeah. We want the oil 3s. We want the auxiliaries. The maneuverability is just too good. Torpedo protection. Oh, jeez. Why does that solve all of our problems? Because I want to do that. We saw what a really high torpedo protection does in the last episode. And, but that was the only one that ever hit us. 9, 5, 10. Bring this up to 12. And we've been taking long enough, I kind of want to just go. We could delete some of the bulkheads. And we could possibly get this up to 12 and 6. Bring that up to 14, bring that up to 5. That's good deck armor. Increase just the belt. 25 and a half. Oh, the belt's heavier than the tower and the turrets. Let's make that a little bit more reasonable. Bring that down to 24. Slim it down. That should do it. 27.6 for the conning tower. Oh, but then we only have one. Fudgesicles. What do I sacrifice? Well, that doesn't save us very much. And we go down to diesel 1. That saves us a lot of money. Bring this down to 26. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, that's too much for just... Why are you... I think I ran into a bug. Because now I can't have it selected. Bring the belt back down to 20. We're going to have to stay at range. We'll evaluate when we get the enemy's guns figured out. This will give us 2 battleships to use. This will be heavier? Yes. Cheaper though. Go down to barbette 3. Barbette 2. Oh, I really don't want to bring it down this much, because we're going to get penetrated. Go do a double hull. Much as I don't like it. We'll plus up the belt and we'll call it good. We're not tweaking this any further. I'm going to go with this. Alright, launch. Let's see how it goes. A little bit longer than I wanted that build to be. And I will insert a cut here. And welcome back as we start the battle. Looks like all forward armament battleships on their end. Alright. Heavy cruisers. Light cruisers. Normal, follow, heavy cruisers. Destroyers. Normal, follow, battle line. Normal, follow, light cruisers. Perfect. Save your torpedoes, don't use them willy-nilly. Oh yeah, we don't have torpedoes on this one. We're already going 32.4 knots, why not 32? 32 is a nice even number. There we go. Environmentals are relatively even. Not that even. With our turret arrangement, we can do a fairly aggressive angle in. And we will, and then accelerate time. Ooh, home maneuvers. Killing our accuracy. No, we shifted to an easy target. That's what it was. What is our range? We are at 27 kilometers. We want close to about 20. We are taking 20-inch and 16-inch shells. As expected, it's ugly. Yeah, those are full penetrations, no partials. Well, some partials. About half of them are partial. There are the battleships. So, we need to sink 60% of the enemies. Do we ignore the battleships? Or do we try to take them out? I'll let the auto figure stuff out for now. Do want to get within like 15 kilometers of the enemy battleships. It'd be a little awkward. 1%, 2.3, 3.9. Get the main guns on the easier to hit targets. We're now within 24 kilometers of the battleships. Alright guys. over here. Heavy cruisers. Angle out. That's supposedly a heavy cruiser. Which it looks like one. How far are we? We're almost within 20 kilometers of the battleships. Deployed a main gun. Great. There we go. That's taking them out. Atlantis next. Slow things down. It's getting a little hectic. Actual heavy cruisers. 9-inch guns. They're not really much of a threat unless we get really close. We have now identified 16-inch gun. 16. The battle cruiser is the one with a 20-inch gun? That changes things. We have 20-inch belt. We can get within 7.5 kilometers. And we can go out to 17.5 for the deck. Those are the ranges we kind of have to look at. I might want to maneuver these two ships independently. I don't want to, though. Ooh, more torpedoes. Alright, glad we're maneuvering. I'm going to finish off the Atlantis. I may have wanted the triple or quad turrets. Like, this closer range, definitely. Oh, they launched orbs. Gonna take evasive action now, as hard as we can. Can we finish these guys off, please? Everything on them. We have a destroyer over there that I want to take out as well. Alright, heavy guns on you. Light guns on you. Ooh, glad we maneuvered. How is our partner? Probably fine. There are torpedoes all over the place. We need to get out of here. Very dangerous situation. More torpedoes. There we go. Taking out the Prince Eugen. More torpedoes. B2 is getting close to being taken out. We did delete all of our torpedo protection, so we do have to be careful of this. Prince Eugen is down. Destroyers everywhere. I think we're going to be taking out small ships. Ooh, how's the Princess Royal? Alright. Detach. Princess Royal. Direct ahead. There's the torpedoes. Glorious will continue our evasive maneuver. Need to focus on Princess Royal. Start to angle a little bit. Time we get here, we want to counter turn so we avoid this torpedo. Something like that. There we go. Glorious just taking a pummeling at this point. Don't see any other torpedoes. We have over here B2. Can we get the secondaries on you, please? B6 is down. Alright, let's reattach you to the Glorious. Alright, let's see, where is the battle cruiser? Hansa. Where are those 20-inch guns coming from? Oh, Posen is the... Got 3 models of battleship. Alright. Main guns, you. What is our range? 14 kilometers. We are way too... Oh, that's reasonable. We tighten up the formation. No, I think leaving a little bit of separation is ideal. See if we can't start poking the Posen, get those 20-inch guns down. Not a lot of ammunition for those though. We detach the Glorious. I think so. Let's take angle out and we'll focus on the Princess Royal. Terrible angling for armor facing a 20-inch shells. Oh, there goes the shells. Do they hit? Bow belt extended, plenty of hits. Alright, let's angle in. This should throw off enemy aim as well as torpedoes. I have a feeling we're gonna... Ooh, torpedoes. I have a feeling we're gonna lose this one. And that it may be worth it to reconfigure for extreme range combat. Torpedoes! How's the Glorious? The range, almost 20 kilometers. Back to the Princess Royal. Oh, we zigged when we should have zagged. Oh yeah, I'm totally calling this one. This one is a failure. There's no way we're going to be able to take on this much. And getting these guys close in is going to be very difficult. Like the support ships, they're just not going to survive long enough. They don't have the armor. They're not going to be able to get close. 15-kilometer torpedoes, it's not terrible. What do we have? These ones are 10-kilometer torpedoes. $14, $10, $12. I'm just not seeing it. And with this many torpedoes out in the water, I don't think we can get in close like we have with previous missions. I just don't think it's realistic. We look at the armor that they're sporting, seeing up to 20 inches. Battlecruiser's a little bit weak. How is the horizontal armor? Deck is 7.5, doubled to 15, 16 almost. Probably 17 effective, 16 effective, 16 to 17 inches effective deck armor. Yeah, this one's a wash. Sad, but true. I can make this an extra long episode. And I do have the fresh thoughts aspect. And I know this is a highly inefficient design, and I don't care. But we can't get away with that like we have on some of the previous ones. We need to trim some weight. We need to make it more survivable, cheaper if we can, to get 3 of them out onto the field. Might keep the duels, might go higher. There are options. But with that, I think I will call it here and wait for some feedback. I'm kind of curious as to what you all will come up with. I'll space it out with another episode after this one, where I'll go back and do either one of the suggestions or a test episode. So, you tell me what I did wrong with this. From fleet tactics to design. You tell me. I'm interested. With that, I'm going to call it here. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave your comments below, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.